Hello, all you coin-loving coin aficionados out there, and welcome again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. And as you can see, we have a stack of nickels. Or more accurately, what we have is a portion of the stack of nickels that I just received. And I went through the nickels, and I got 100 nickels from before 1970. And some of you who have ordered nickels online or from a dealer or whatever and gotten just a bunch of nickels, some of them, sometimes they'll actually be in rolls, and you'll pull them out of rolls and you'll find the same thing that I found. So out of the 100 nickels that I found, that I purchased in a roll, I found 31 nickels from 1964. And of course you're going, well, you got gypped. You got taken in that one, Buster. And maybe I did. Maybe I did. But I don't think so. So I think what happened is I got a representative portion of these nickels from the 1960s to the 1940s. And why do I think I got a representative portion of these nickels from the 1960s to the 1940s? Well, there are a couple of reasons. And the first and foremost of them is that in 1964, they made more of these nickels than they ever had before. And so we got this kind of incredible number of nickels made. So let's talk about these nickels. Let's push a couple of them aside and see if we can find a couple mint marks on them. Okay, there's a D. There's another D. I don't want another D. We got a plain one here, perhaps. Okay, there's a D and a plain. So let's move all the other 29 aside, and let's just look at the two that we have here, and I'm going to blow them up just a bit. And we look at the back and we see that this one has a D on it and this one has no mint mark on it, which means it's from Philadelphia. And for those of you who are looking, neither one of these has full steps here. Neither one of these has any steps here. So in 1938, this coin was first minted with Thomas Jefferson on the front of it. And the back, of course, says E Pluribus Unum. E Pluribus Unum has the engraving of Monticello, Thomas Jefferson's home, and it says Monticello underneath, 5 cents, United States of America. On the left of this one here, we see that there is a D, and that is a D for the Denver Mint. The designer of this coin was a man named Felix Schlag, and you will see when we turn it over, you will see the FS on the front. Now, when they started making this coin, they made, I believe, 19 million of them in 1938. And then through the years, 39 they made 129 million. 40 they made 176 million. By 1959, they were making about 27 million of them. But then they decided they needed more in circulation, so they went up a bit. And they went up to almost 300,000 in 1962. And then it went down again. So the highest year before 1964 in terms of nickel production was 1962, and in that year they made 280 million of them. In 1964 they made 1 billion of them at the Philadelphia Mint, and they made 1,800,000,000 of them at the Denver Mint. So they went from making about 300 million in their biggest year to making 2.8 billion in 1964. So when you start looking at coins and you get a bunch of nickels, you're going to find a bunch of 1964 nickels. Are they rare? No. Are they valuable? No. Are there a lot of them out there? Yes. Whenever they make 3 billion or almost 3 billion of anything, you will see a lot of them survive, especially if they are like this particular coin, which is a copper nickel coin. And again, we see it says, "In God we trust, liberty." There's a star there. We see the 1964. And down below, we see the bust of Thomas Jefferson, and this kind of, I call this the grim determination look, the hair bow. And on this particular coin, again, it's a Felix Schlag coin. It has a smooth edge. It is 5 grams in weight, 21.21 millimeters in diameter, and 1.95 millimeters thick. And you may very well have a bunch of these, like I just got in our latest coin rolls of nickels, because there were so many of them made that they're still all over the place, and in no way, no shape, in no form are they collectible. Okay, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel, and if you have any comments, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks again for watching.